Hi, folks. Welcome back to Critico's Corner. Obama says some Republicans drive message that white men are victims. Obama appeared on the Breakfast Club radio show to promote his new book. Now, just out of curiosity, take a little poll here. I'll give Obama this. He's an incredibly intelligent man. He's a very good public speaker. He's very charismatic. He's very good at what he does. But all of you that call Trump a narcissist, which he is in a lot of ways, look at your own guy here. He's not even 60 years old yet, and he's already written 2 autobiographies. My understanding is the second one that he's promoting now, after he got millions from Netflix. I guess that isn't enough, and God knows for other places, and how much he gets per speech, and that's fine. That's what he wants to do, and these dummies want to pay him. Then, that's their business. 700 and something pages. In the second autobiography, and he's not even 60 yet. And they got the balls to call Trump a narcissist. Oh, okay. Former President Barack Obama said he believes President Trump garnered more than 73 million votes this election cycle, not because of policy, but because some Republicans promote a narrative of white men are victims. Appearing on this syndicated radio show, The Breakfast Club, Obama said Wednesday, "What always interesting to me is the degree to which you've seen created in Republican politics the sense that white males are victims." Why are all white males necessarily Republican? There's a crap load of white males that are Democrat. White males lately, in the last decade or so, are taking a serious hit. Suicide rates, drug addiction, alcoholism. And so have black males. When your stupid trade policies, NAFTA, thank God TTP didn't come in, but wait for that one, that might come in. And all the ridiculous trade policies around the world, especially China, gutted hundreds of thousands of manufacturing jobs over the years. They didn't just hurt white people, white men. They hurt everybody. Everyone. When 1,000 people are laid off in a factory, we'll say in the Midwest in Ohio or Wisconsin or any state along Indiana, you name it, Western Pennsylvania, it affects a lot more people than the 1,000 that are laid off. It ripples out through affecting 3, 4, 5 times that with the multiplier factor of economics, and any 2-year-old knows that. The country's 44th president continued noting they're the ones who are under attack, which obviously doesn't jive with both history and data and economics. But that's a sincere belief that's been internalized. That's a story that's being told, and how you unwind that is going not something that is done right away. It's going to take some time. Yeah, we have to educate our kids on how evil white people are in 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade. Now we have to wait a generation, and then the white people will be the devils. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Tough economic times hurts everyone. Everyone. In fact, for those of you progressives out there, if you're even listening to this, last year was the lowest unemployment rate for blacks in the United States in our history. Same for Hispanics. Yeah, bad economic times hurts everyone. Everyone. Vast majority of the new jobs created out of the, I believe it was over 11 million, if I'm not mistaken, 75% of those were women. Isn't that something that you guys promote? Women, 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 women. Minorities, minorities, minorities. Who's really the racist here? You pull this race card so many times because you have nothing left. You have nothing left to offer but taking money from other people and giving it to people that will vote for you. That's all you have. And so far, you've done pretty well with it. Obama said during the interview that Trump administration has failed miserably in handling just basic looking after the American people and keeping them safe during the corona pandemic. Well, really? What was that one flu that came through? S1N1? And your health department head said later, we really dropped the ball on this. Thank God it wasn't as contagious as some other viruses or millions would have died. We got lucky. You got some serious balls. Serious balls. Still, Trump put up a competitive fight against President-elect Joe Biden, Obama said, because millions felt under attack by Democrats. Well, you are. Look at the lockdowns. Look at the churches. And I had a cousin die this week. He was almost 90. They couldn't have a funeral because nobody can come. We live in upstate New York. This is bullshit. Yeah, we feel under attack. Because every time you turn around, and you're especially a white male, you hear you're a racist, you're an asshole, you're a scumbag. Yeah, people get pissed. They don't want to hear that crap. Because they're not. The percentage of real racists in this country is so tiny, I doubt if you can fill Yankee Stadium from the whole country. Later in the show, co-host DJ Envy asked Obama to answer those who said he hadn't done enough for people of color while in office. Obama blamed congressional hurdles. Always somebody else's fault. Well, the first 2 years, and I've been critical of Trump and the Republicans. They had 2 years, too, to get a lot of things right. And they got quite a few things good. They never handled the health care issue very well, and I criticized them for that. He had 2 years, and what did he do? He pushed through Obamacare. Ruined millions of people. I understand it because when I was elected, there was so much excitement and hope. And I also think we generally view the presidency as almost like a monarchy in the sense of once the president's there, he can just do whatever he wants to get it done. And if he's not doing it, he must be because he didn't want to do it. Well, isn't that interesting? You just criticized Trump for the coronavirus handling, and then you turn around and say, listen, you're not a monarchy. You can't do everything. I mean, these people are such hypocrites. Such hypocrites is amazing to me. And we argue that Trump had behaved that way because he breaks laws and disregards the Constitution, Obama said. Where has Trump disregarded the Constitution of the United States? Show me one instance. Yeah, he's a braggart. Yeah, he's a blowhard. In the same interview, Obama took a shot at evangelist Hispanics who voted for Trump. Oh, here we go. See, it's not about color anymore. But they'll use the race and mask it because their ideology sucks. People are surprised a lot about Hispanic folks who voted for Trump. Yeah, because they're mostly Catholic. But there's a lot of evangelical Hispanics who, the fact that Trump says racist things about Mexicans or puts undocumented workers in cages, he's got some serious balls. Those cages were made under your watch, my friend. You know what? I've been pretty uncritical of former presidents, Bush included, Bush Jr. and Obama. But you know what? You want to run your mouth? For what? The election's over, and you're still running your mouth? You're making excuses why the Democrats got butchered. Absolutely butchered. They think they're less important than the fact he supports their views on gay marriage or abortion. Oh, I see. So you want to have borders in our country. Imagine that. Try pulling that shit in Canada. We take in half of all immigrants in the world. And we're the bad guys? You ass. Arrogant ass. Trump has said he is pro-life, but has never expressed opposition to gay marriage. I could care less who gets married. None of my business. It's when you have to put your views and your ideology on me, I have a problem. Trump surprised political onlookers with his improved showing with Hispanic voters in 2020 from 2016, helping him to comfortable victories in states with significant Hispanic populations like Texas and Florida. Yeah, because many of those Hispanics came through legally, or their parents did, or their grandparents did. Period. They don't want anybody cutting the line. It's a long, long process to become an American citizen because it's an honor to be an American citizen. It should be difficult. And unfortunately, it's expensive too. Some critics attacked Obama when they viewed his decisive comments, reminiscent of his 2008 refer to bitter working class voters who cling to their guns and religion. Others know the cages he referred to from the Trump administration family separation policy were built during his presidency. Meanwhile, Biden has sought to establish himself apart from the Obama administration telling NBC News his White House won't be an Obama third term. Unbelievable, these guys. It's just the hypocrisy of it. How do they get away with it? How do they get away with it? I'll bet you now Barack Obama ran for president, he'd lose. This is not a third Obama term because we face a totally different world than we faced in the Obama-Biden administration, Biden said. President Trump has changed the landscape. It's become America first, which meant America alone. Horse shit. Looking out for your own country and your own people is your responsibility. And that's your first responsibility. Always will, always have been. What are you going to go on an apology tour like Obama did? Jesus, how the hell? You know what? These people are such hypocrites. They're such hypocrites. It's amazing to me. Absolutely amazing to me. How could they be this bad and get away with it is my question. How are the American people allowing this? Yeah, Trump's not a perfect guy. He's got some serious personality flaws. But his policies were spot on. Spot on. You know, your car gets in an accident. Do you care if the guy fixing it is an ass? Or do you care he can do a very good job for less money? That's all you care about. If he can do his job. That's all you care about. How about the person you're getting a sandwich from at the sandwich shop when they eventually open? Do you care if he's an ass? I don't. He makes a proper sandwich and they charge you a decent price. That's all you care about. Policy, policy, policy. It's not because of policy. It's because white men think themselves as victims. Now, we're all victims when things go bad. I don't want to go on any farther because it's just going to piss me off. These people, I hope and pray that most of the American people see through this farce, this nonsense, this scam they pulled this election, and the crap they're peddling now wasn't because of policy. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, before COVID, over 33% increase in the economy. Over 11 million jobs created. Lowering taxes for everyone, including the kid that works at McDonald's all the way through the rich people. All of them. That's not policy. Building a border wall to stop people from sneaking into this country and taking our social services, which we so generously provide. It's crazy. And here's the weird part. Here's what hypocrites they are. The more people that come into this country illegally, the lower wages go. It's simple supply and demand. So these morons are pushing for a $15 an hour federal minimum wage at the same time, and they're letting millions in illegally. It's a formula for disaster. They're so stupid they don't even know it because all they care about is the next election cycle. They're great at tactics, but they suck at strategy. So that's my 2 cents on this. I wish Obama would just enjoy his life. I'll give the man this. He's incredibly intelligent. He's an articulate speaker. He's very convincing. He's got tons of charisma. And he seems to be a damn good father. Why don't you go live your life? Leave people alone. You've caused enough damage. And until next time, folks, goodbye and good luck.